Let's think about money. At its core, money is a way to transfer value, to facilitate trade. If there were no money, we would have to barter for goods and services. Imagine trying to pay your tuition and fees via a barter system. What do you have that the university wants today? In the future, you might have something the university wants, but maybe not today. And how would the university barter for the services of faculty and staff? Money solves those issues. Money has different values at different points in time. This matters to managers who often face decisions that require comparing cash flows that occur today to cash flows that might occur in the future. For example, does a project that requires an investment today and generates future expected cash flows make sense? That is, will it increase shareholder value? This timing of money also matters to us as individuals. How much do I need today to set aside for retirement? How much should I save each month? Should I pay off my house mortgage early? Which investment strategy is best for me? To answer these questions, we need to be able to compare money at different points in time. You may have heard the old adages, time is money, and a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. These sayings are at the heart of what we refer to as the time value of money. Imagine a perfect world. There is no risk, so you know everything that will happen in the future with perfect certainty. A promise made is a promise kept. There is no inflation, so prices don't change over time. Now suppose a friend approaches you and asks for a loan of $100 for 1 year. I guess it isn't a perfect world after all if our friends are hitting us up for loans. But you know with certainty, it's a perfect world after all, that your friend will repay you. Now, you would like to help your friend, but you don't want to be worse off yourself. She or he is not that good of a friend. How could making the loan make you worse off in this perfect world? Well, if you lend the $100, you will not be able to enjoy what that $100 could buy during the next year. Foregoing the pleasure of spending the $100 is what economists refer to as an opportunity cost. If you don't want to be worse off, you need your friend to pay that opportunity cost. That is, you need to charge your friend something for the loan. Since you live in a perfect world without risk or inflation, you don't need to charge very much, but you will need to charge something. That something will be different for different people depending on how much they want or need to spend that $100 over the next year. For example, younger people with lots of expenditures like education, kids, and a house, and limited incomes might charge a lot, whereas older people with fewer expenditures, the kids are grown and the house is paid off, and more money, they're later in their careers so they make more money, these older folks might charge less. This charge for borrowing $100 is an interest rate, or sometimes referred to as a required rate of return. But we don't live in a perfect world. There is risk. We don't know the future with certainty, and promises are not always kept. Plus, prices change. What costs $100 today may cost more than $100 in a year. This means if you don't want to be worse off in an imperfect world, you will need to charge an interest rate that reflects what you would require in a perfect world, plus compensation for expected inflation, plus a risk premium to reflect that your friend may not pay you back. Once we have an interest rate, we can calculate how $1 today compares to $1 tomorrow. For example, if today we charge our friend 10% to borrow $100 for 1 year, we expect to receive $110 in the future. So $110 in the future is worth $100 today. This leads us to the core time value of money concept. $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow.